What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV. We have the Vivo X Fold here, and we're gonna go through this. I love when I get a new device, especially if I'm really excited about it, something like this, a folding phone. I go through the full gamut of like basically every little nook and cranny of it. And in today's video, we're gonna go through you being able to change a lot of the animations and things within here. Dynamic effects is what they call it. So I'm gonna show you all about that and all the things that you can change within that. So without further ado, let's show you where that is and everything that you can change. So you wanna go into settings. So you wanna swipe down on the top right-hand side and then hit the gear. Once you do that, you're gonna see dynamic effects on the left-hand side. Just tap on that and you're gonna have all these different things that you can go into and change. So the first one we're gonna do into is interface dynamic effects. When we come in here, we can reduce the dynamic effects. So it reduces feedback dynamic effects on some effects. So if you turn that on, it'll reduce the interface jumping effects. Should basically make it feel a little bit faster, which is kind of cool. So you can do that if you want, to make it feel like that. And then you can see reduce interface jumping effects, disable interface jumping dynamic effects in some system apps. So you can turn that off, and it basically gets rid of the animation for the most part if you wanted to on there. So I'll click on reduce animation effects. Well, actually turn it off, I'm sorry, for now. And there's a couple of things when you do keep it on that you can do. So you can see real-time blurring. When it is turned on, the blur effect becomes real-time blurring as you switch between interfaces in some scenarios. So it basically blurs that part, the background out. Home screen transition animation. So when you're going into your home screen, you can see you get different. You can just turn it off completely and it just kind of turns it on and off. You can do efficient, which is a little bit faster. And as you go through this, you'll see that the animation lasts a little bit longer. It's like, it's a boo. And then the comfort one is the absolute slowest. I like it to be I like to see an animation, but I want it to be kind of fast. So I'm gonna keep that at efficient, and then unlock and enter home screen animation. And you can choose the different, you can have it just blink, or you can have it go like that. So you have different, the way it's gonna look on the animation. You can have it just fly in. I think I like, this one seems a little bit longer, but I think I'll keep that one for now. But when you do choose something, if you want to change it, you hit apply at the bottom and then you'll be good to go. Let's go back here onto the main screen. And next we can look at the lock screen fingerprint icon animation. So when you do the fingerprint, by default, it's set to this one. And you can come in here and just choose different ones. You can see exactly what it looks like. You can see that there's a number 2 down here, not number 2, but a second dot. And you have this other one. I'm gonna choose the colored one. I think that one looks the best. And again, when you're done, just hit apply and you're good to go. Facial recognition animation. So when you're doing face unlock, you can choose different animations. I think this one's kind of cool. I think I'm probably gonna stick with Elf, which I haven't set yet, but you also get Magic Cube, Force Field, and Pulse, but I think I'm gonna choose this one. It's kind of cool. So, and I haven't even set up my face unlock on here yet, so let me add that face real quick. So we just did facial recognition animation. Now we'll go to ambient light effect, and always on display. If you want to turn that on, that's obviously gonna turn on I'll show you that in a minute. On-screen display, you have when enabled, an animation effect is displayed when receiving any notification or call, so you can turn that on. You can show custom, you can do this during a custom time. I'm just gonna always leave it on. Incoming calls, once enabled, the ambient light effect will be displayed for incoming call. Light effect for incoming calls, you can choose different effects here. You can do a rainbow effect. So if you're coming from a Samsung, a lot of this stuff might look, similar, or even other phones as well. You can obviously change the color if you want, like maybe you want purple or something like that. I do like my purples. You can make stuff transparent or not. You can change the width to make it really wide. So I'll keep it like that. I think let me do my effect. Do I want this one? Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Maybe I'll do this one. I'll do this one and I'll hit apply. All right, and that's locked in, so I can go back. Notifications, once enabled, the ambient light effect will be displayed for a message notification as well, and you can choose which apps that will happen to. And if you want, you can choose, just come in here and you're like, you know what, I want this to happen to all my apps. So you can just select that, hit the back button. Now you get that light effect for notifications as well, depending upon which one you choose. So maybe you want it to be a different color than your phone calls, just because maybe you have a tough time deciphering, you know, which color or effect you want. Maybe I'll do rainbow for that. So I'll choose apply for that. Go back. And I'm good with those. Coming back here, we're gonna see charging animation. So anytime you plug in your phone, you can get a certain notification, which I think is great. Or you can have light cloud, which it looks like it's the time, which I don't know a percentage, but it looks like it's some stuff written in Chinese as well, which I don't really need because I don't know how to speak or read Chinese. Let me swipe over here. You can do feathers, a fountain, traditional, fairyland. I love the, oh, fairyland might be the one. Let's see. Bright. That's kind of cool. These are pretty cool. I'm liking these. Again, this is right when you start to charge your phone. I think it's either shuffle. Let me just see the other one. I said fairyland. Ooh. I think I'm gonna do this one. That's pretty cool. Going back. Charging animation when you already did that. Insert USB, animation. So this should be, again, when you insert some kind of USB charging thing. And we have, it's going to be, you have surge, you have none, morning, ice, flame. Which one do I want? This one, I think I'll just stay with surge. Surge probably looks like the best one. From there, screen off, on and off animation. So when you turn your screen on and off, you can have different animations. You have no animation. You can have this animation. Got horizontal, vertical. I think I'll just keep it at natural. I think that one looks the best. Other dynamic effects as well. So you can, these ones, I believe, like mood cube window style. I believe this is an app on here. I'm not 100% amazing with knowing everything about this phone. I'm still learning, just because some things are slightly different than other things. But I believe that is some kind of app, and you can choose different animations for it, and weather backgrounds, dynamic weather backgrounds. Same thing with the Origin player as well. But that is a lot of the control that you have with dynamic effects. This phone, and I'll go through more of these other things in here as well, and I'll probably do like 10 things to do or so on here that are important, or 20 things that I see. But yeah, very cool phone. So much digging it. It's awesome. If you're looking to get a really cool phone, that unlocked really quick. That screen on wow, face unlock is legit. That's really fast and accurate. Wow. So yeah, check this phone out. It's linked down below if you want to pick it up. It does work basically completely on the T-Mobile network. So check it out. I have a video on that, which I'll link down below. So thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you down the road.